This is my new espresso machine by
Michaelangelo.
So this is a super easy to use espresso machine with multiple settings on it. So this is just a look as to where you would place the main kind of coffee or espresso knob once you have the powder placed in there. So that's kind of a main part to make sure you have it locked in proper, or you can see with the unlocked area, it'll just fall out. So make sure you turn it all the way to the right so it completely locks it in. Probably the most important step when wanting to make your espresso. So just at the back here, you'll fill it up with water. You'll see the max line there. I'm using just a purified water to fill that up, and power button is at the front. So this coffee maker was very appealing to me because of the simplicity of the dials and buttons on there, given that I'm not super experienced in making at-home high-end coffee beverages. So you can see, just turn the knob to select what setting you're going to want to use. So I'm actually doing the hot water setting here because I'm going to make a tea. So it just takes a moment to kind of get going, heat up. It'll start out at a lower intensity and at a higher, and you're actually supposed to have the cup held up onto this edge where the hot water is coming out. So I'm actually showing it a little bit incorrectly here, but just for viewing purposes, so you can kind of see how the water comes out, and I will show how to use it properly as well, so you don't have any kind of
It does give you super hot water really quick
as well. So that's the way that you're actually supposed to hold it. You can see I've held my cup up and immersed the steamer actually completely within the cup. So then again, I'm going to show another cup here. So you just want to wait for that button to stop blinking, and it'll start dispersing the hot water. I was so impressed with how quick it gave you super hot water. So if you're in a rush in the morning, that is super convenient. It says 25 seconds for brewing time, and I would say it's the same for having hot water for teas as well. So depending on which it is you're using. So as I was talking about, as to this is the piece of where you will put your espresso. It comes with this little spoon, and you can tap it in. Very easy and user-friendly. So now we're selecting the coffee setting, power it on. If you need to make 2 cups of coffee, you would hit that right side. I'm just making 1 here. Or if you like your coffee very strong, or espresso very strong, you can do 2 shots of espresso as well. So for those people that need a lot of caffeine, that is helpful. But yeah, as far as how many watts it is, it's 1,450 watts. So that's what really helps make it warm up so quick and bring you your coffee faster. So next, we're going to take a look at the steamer on there. So I've just poured myself a little bit of almond creamer that I'm going to want to put in my coffee. Minimum, I would say don't do any less than a 1/4 cup is what they recommend. I think I did 1/3 of a cup of cream there for demonstration purposes. So you want to fully immerse it into the frother like I've done here, and you can see it just froths it up super beautifully and nicely. And then I even went back to froth it up a little bit more. Just more is better in my opinion. I love a super creamy, frothy coffee. And then I have just topped that over my espresso itself and made myself the most delicious at-home little espresso drink. So really recommend it. It was super easy to use, a very affordable at-home coffee maker, and doesn't take up too much space on the counter too. I really appreciate that. So definitely recommend it. Check it out.